We're in downtown Cleveland, Ohio today for the Faceoff on the lake as the big rivalry of Ohio State and Michigan take things outdoors in men's college hockey in FirstEnergy Stadium, the home of the Cleveland Browns. And of course we had to start the day off with some tailgating, especially being at a football stadium, so we had to get up those flags, repping the state of Ohio, and of course our alma mater, Northern Michigan University, go Cats. Have a few drinks, play some ball hockey. That is the way to do it on a cold sunny Saturday in February. Well, that's a sick shot. I must say, my friend Tucker did a fantastic job with these chicken sandwiches. They turned out fantastic. And for whatever reason, I thought it was hilarious that I did this shot that's like the King of the Hill intro. Just need the music there. And of having a Northern Michigan University flag up while Ohio State was playing the University of Michigan wasn't confusing enough for people and turned enough heads, then my friend Tucker's jersey definitely did.
Go Falcon.
And bonus points to anyone that actually knows what this jersey is. I don't know how many people out there are too familiar with the German 2nd Division of ice hockey, but maybe my puck collection video may give you some hint. Regardless, it was time to get in the stadium and see what was going on. Tucker, I beat you in table hockey for the first time ever. I don't see it. Go Falcon. So I love collecting hockey pucks from any game I go to, especially big events like this, and I was pretty gutted that they sold out of pucks within a few minutes of opening the gates. But I did get this Ohio State puck and a sticker that's slightly too large to fit on it, but we're gonna try to make it work and see what happens. However, my sadness from a lack of puck was soon alleviated due to the awesome seats that we had. We were just about at center ice, and it felt like the TV view because we're at the perfect height to see everything in the game. Because a lot of the times in these outdoor games, the lower bowl seats kinda suck. One of the coolest things that I immediately noticed were the big chillers, with pipes running to the ice to keep it cold the whole game. And I love how they're actually utilizing this ice surface several times, as this is the first of 3 contests happening here. On Thursday, February 23rd, we're gonna have the Cedar Rapids Rough Riders taking on the Youngstown Phantoms in the USHL. And actually the night before as of this game, I was actually at the Phantoms game. And I've covered the Rough Riders before in a Wicked Stadium review that I did last April. And then on March 4th, we're going to have an AHL game, as the Cleveland Monsters, the affiliate of the Columbus Blue Jackets, take on the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins, who are the affiliate of the Pittsburgh Penguins. I actually covered the Cleveland Monsters, who play just a little bit away at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, in my 5th ever stadium review video. So if you're in the Cleveland area, you're going to have some great outdoor hockey coming your way soon. And there's a little bit of self-promotion too for all the videos that I've done, so go check those out as well after this. And I absolutely love to see them using this ice 3 times in a row, which really makes the money and the effort worth it to put this together. I just really wish that USHL game wasn't on a Thursday night. That's not great for the league in attendance at all. But anyway, let's get back to the game at hand and check out the atmosphere.
Buckeye fans, up on your feet. Here come your Ohio State Buckeyes.
For a little bit of clarification here, I'm not necessarily an Ohio State fan. Both my parents went to Ohio State, so I was always raised to cheer for them, but I went off to school in the state of Michigan. But I have to represent the home state that I was born in of Ohio today, so I'm cheering for the Bucs.
Ohio State football offensive coordinator, Brian Hartline. Let's count them down. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
The first period was pretty uneventful overall, with no goals to talk about, but I really enjoyed watching how far the Zambonis had to go to get to the ice. And during the first intermission, they had bubble hockey, which was extremely one-sided and pretty fun to watch.
Seems like the blue team is doing more falling than scoring over here.
Blue team is garbage.
All right, Brutus, yeah, here they come! Here they come! Here they come! Red team rules!
At almost every hockey game I go to, the second period's always a time where I like to roam around the building, and so I roamed to both ends to check out the scenes. First we went to the Michigan band to see what was popping over there, as everyone was in yellow and they were just having a party. Their student section was really into the game and had a ton of chants that were a lot of fun. On the other side of the stadium, they had the Ohio State student section. However, the band was already gone because they were going to be performing during the second intermission, but they left really early for that. The fans were pretty decent and stood the entire game, but they were in the dog pound end. So in Browns games, this is where the craziest fans are, and they're all bleacher seats. So if they weren't standing, their bums would be pretty cold on the metal bleachers. But I got back to my seat just in time for this crazy announcement, that this is now the most attended outdoor college hockey game at a neutral site, with over 45,000 fans in attendance. And this is when we had our first ice delay of the game, as there's an issue with the ice by one of the doors. Ohio State then had a power play, and the famous OHIO chant was going around the entire stadium. And it did them well because they were able to convert on that power play for the first goal of the game. Although the scoreboard did not seem to agree with that. Due to a big hit near the benches, there was a big ice problem, as a huge chunk of the ice actually came out. So they went to the second intermission break about 5 minutes early. But that was okay, because while they were repairing the ice and working on that and freezing it back up, the Ohio State band came on. After the second intermission, the game really started kicking off from both sides, as a flurry of goals came as they started back up the end of the second period, with 3 goals all within 2 minutes of each other.
With the shorty! Nice.
Really tell that this ice was being overworked, since it had an extra 5 minutes of being played on it before it was resurfaced because of going to the second intermission sooner. As the ice looked super choppy, the logo in the middle of the ice was completely disappearing, and the puck was just rolling on all the players. Michigan was trying to make a comeback, but they were really struggling for puck control, especially in the neutral zone.
Oh yeah, that logo was
Tonight's final score, your Ohio State Buckeyes 4, the Michigan Wolverines 2.
thoughts? Cold, fun, great seats.
Good seats, great seats.
Good atmosphere.
4-2 win for the Buckeyes. And that's going to wrap up the face-off on the lake at FirstEnergy Stadium between Ohio State and Michigan. Thanks so much for watching. See you again soon.